ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं। व्यासेन ग्रथिता पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्ये स्तवैः। वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततत्ततेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः। यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। श्री भगवानुवाच प्रजापति यदा कामान् सर्वान् पार्थमनुगतान् आत्मन्येवात्मना तुष्टः स्थितप्रज्ञस्तदुच्यते दुःखेष्वनुद्विग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते यः सर्वत्रानविस्नेहः तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता यदा संहरते चायम् ऊर्ध्वमुखानीव सर्वशः इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थेभ्यः तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसभर्जं रसोऽप्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते The traits of Sthita Prajna in 55, 56, Bhagavan has discussed total 7 traits of Sthita Prajna. First one we have seen, Kamatyaga. Sarvan Manogatan Kaman Prajahati. So a person who can give up all binding desire which are available in mind, that person is called Tada Sthita Prajnaha Uchyate. And another thing is one who is pleased, one who is happy in oneself. Means one is always tushtaha, satisfied. Again Bhagavan says Sthita Prajnaha Tada Uchyate. And in 56th verse we have seen Dukkeshu Vignamanaha Sukheshu Vigataspruha. One who is not affected by any type of pain, and Sukheshu Vigataspruha. A person doesn't have any longing with reference to Sukha, and from whose mind 3 things has gone. Vita means gone, Raga means attachment, Bhayaha, fear, and Krodha, anger. So from whose mind attachment, fear, and anger is gone, Sthitadhihi Munirujyate. 3, I think, Sthita Pragnasya ka bhasha, Sthita Samadhisthasya kesha, Sthitadhir. So this Sthitadhir Munirujyate. Arjuna has one more use adjective for Sthita Prajna in what he questioned, Sthitadhihi. So Bhagavan has used that name also. Sthira buddhihi yasya saha Sthitadhihi. One intellect or one buddhi, one gnana is stable, steady. That person is called Sthita Prajna. So we have seen yesterday. Now fourth one, not fourth one. So these all traits are almost over. In 57th verse, we can say Samatva Buddhi is again repeated. So Bhagavan says, यह सर्वत्र अनअभिस्नेहः तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्. If we split the Sandhi, we can say Shubham prapya tat shubham prapya na vinandati ashubham prapya na dveshti tasya prajna pratishtita. So we can say this person's self-knowledge is well established. If you have noticed in previous verses, I can show you. It says tada uchyate, sthita prajnaha tada uchyate, that person is called sthita prajnaha. Here Bhagavan says that person is called sthita, same sthita prajna. But from 57th verse, tasya prajna pratishtita. If person can live like this, then we can say their knowledge can be steady. So only for 55 and 56, Bhagavan says tada uchyate. So definition of Sthita Prajna or traits of Sthita Prajna given only in 55 and 56 verse. Now onwards, Bhagavan says, if you would like to stable your buddhi or Atma Gnana, you have to live like this. Then you also have Sthita Prajna. So Tasya Prajna Pratishtita, this will keep on coming. If you can do like this, we have to understand this person's knowledge is also stable. Tasya prajna pratishtita, tasya manushasya prajna means the self-knowledge, pratishtita means well established. So now onwards we can say all shlokas, tasya prajna pratishtita, everywhere it will come. Sthita prajna tada uchyate, that sentence won't come if you notice. So from this verse only, but next verse. So yah sarvatra anabhisneha. Abhisneha means over attached. A person who is over attached. And how can person be over attached? We can say because of our emotional attachment. It is called abhisneha. But a person who doesn't have over attachment, that person is called unabhisneha. So abhisneha opposite is unabhisneha. So this is a one abhisneha is equal to over attached emotionally. We are attached with our family, no problem, but we should not attach emotionally. So abhisneha means emotionally attached, which is a person who is not. So again we have to add unabhisneha. So Bhagavan says a person who is not over attached emotionally, that person shubham prapya na abhinandati. Whenever some pleasant situation comes, he never rejoices. He doesn't rejoice in ashubham prapya. In one's life, sometimes unpleasant situation comes, not dveshti. That person never hatred. If we live like this, we have to understand tasya manushasya, tasya for him, prajna means self-knowledge, pratishtita means well established. So that's why I have said sthita prajnaha lakshanani sadhakasya sadhanani. If Atmagnani, yes, this is natural for Atmagnani, but we can use as a sadhana in our life. So once in time, we can also become sthita prajna. So I have just put anvayaha yaha sarvatra anabhisneha. A person for each and every situation. We can take the meaning of sarvatra means in any situation. Maybe situation, maybe some person, maybe something. All three things can happen. Still, this person is unabhisneha, emotionally unattached. Tat shubham prapya na abhinandati. Having gained some pleasant things, na abhinandati, doesn't rejoice. Ashubham prapya api na dveshti. It doesn't hate having received some unpleasant thing. One can live like this. We have to understand tasya prajna pratishtita. So yah sarvatra anabhisneha means a person who is without attachment in all type of situation. And I have written here the sneha. The meaning is affection. And sneha word comes from snigdha. Is it sticky, This ghee, oil are called snigdha pravaha. Is sticky. Same way, this person is over attached, is called sticky. It's called abhisneha. That's why I have written here, if mother has affection towards child, it is good. But when abhisneha comes, the meaning is that person is emotionally attached with someone. Attachment may be for a person, attachment may be for a situation, even attachment may be for a thing. And the meaning is the meaning of abhisneha means this all are we should be a possessor, and we start to rule over this or situation, person or thing, then we would like to keep under control. If it doesn't happen, then never be present. That's why it says it starts from abhisneha, can start from furniture, car, house, relationship. If we are attached, it's called abhisneha. That's why Bhagavan says, person should sneha, nothing wrong in this, but it should not be abhisneha. So wise person is not emotionally attached by relationship, anything or any situation. And that's why for that reason only, Shubham Prapya na Abhinandati. Abhinandati means rejoice, but na Abhinandati. Having got some favorable, some pleasant situation or person, never rejoice. At the same time, Ashubham Prapya na Drishti. Having got some unfavorable condition, that person doesn't hate. This is the quality of the jnani. And why person? So this we have seen in our Tattva Bodha, but I have written wise person. What we say is Sthita Prajna or Atma Gnani, that Sanchita will go Prarabdham to Iha Vijyatam, but what happened of Agami Karma. So I have just written Sanchita burnout because of dance takes place. Prarabdha, you have to experience. There is no other choice. But Agami Karma, whatever that Atma Gnani does, then Punya will go who worship Gnani and Papa goes one who criticizes Gnani. So all karmas are balanced. So doesn't have any abhinandati, no question. But it is not given in Bhashyam, but somebody has raised the question. Then what is the meaning if you will accept everything without any affection or without any reaction? So we cannot consider as a dull person or our mind has become dormant. People may ask. So they say if we accept all the situation and if we are ready to accept this situation, they can make us dormant. Without thinking, we keep on accepting. So it is a sign of cowardness also. So that's why I've written Vedanta doesn't ask to accept any situation blindly. So response is how we respond to the situation. So I have written we can respond to the situation in 3 ways. First, we can respond impulsive, we can respond submission, and we can respond intelligently. So what is the meaning of impulsive response? So without thinking, if somebody has started arguing with us, we start arguing. It's called impulsive. If somebody is angry with us, we start fighting with that person, it's called impulsive. So first response is called impulsive, without thinking, without even any time, we just react the situation. Are called impulsive situation. Another is called submission, response. If somebody abuse and somebody even do something for us, so we simply surrender to them. Nothing we do, then it is said these both are not healthy. If you won't react is also not good, and if react impulsively is also not good, then what should that Gnani does? It says Gnani also responds, but it responds intelligently. And what is the meaning of intelligent? So only in everybody's life, two type of situation we have to face. One is called choiceless situation, and another is called choiceful situation. In choiceful situation, we don't have any choice to change the person, to change the situation, to change the thing. Then what should we do? Nothing, but we have to prepare our mind. So more and more, if we prepare our mind, we don't have any type of shocks. We can whatever happen, we are ready to accept. So only choiceless situation, we have to prepare our mind. So we can, if we cannot change, then we need not to waste our time. Just accept gracefully what we are doing. And if choiceful situations are there, then we have to think carefully and we try to change the situation, what we are called with the help of Shama, Samadama, Danda Veda. Actually, Samaha means with quiet mind, Shamadama, Dama means with quiet with our sense organs, Danda means give some punishment. And Vedana means sometimes we try to avoid that person. If somebody has done wrongly, so what parents used to do, they can't scold the child, so they stop talking for half an hour or 1 hour. It is called Vedana. So if parents stop talking with children, the children smile, my parents are not talking. This condition is called Veda. Same way some guru, some elderly person does like this, create a Veda. And I have written, even for Krishna, there are many choiceless situations. Even for Krishna, they're Bhumya. So I have written here, Krishna has tried to stop the whole Mahabharata. Even himself, he went to convince the Duryodhana, but Duryodhana has tried to put in the jail. In same way, it was failed. Again, Krishna has sent Kunti Mata to tell Karna the truth of the Karna. Still, Karna says, even after knowing my reality, I will take the side of Duryodhana. But Krishna has tried. But when he says there is a choiceless situation, then he says, I will become a driver of Arjuna. So this is the meaning of Tat Tat Prapya Shubha Shubha. Now onwards, after 58th verse, the topic is changed that I have written. Now this is for our sadhaka. So just I have written, how can person convert self-knowledge at a emotional strength? We should have Atma-gnanam, but this Atma-gnanam should convert in emotional strength. Without this, what is the use of Atma-gnanam? So now these verses, I said, this is verses for sadhakas. And 3 disciplines are discussed. Now following verses, same thing. There is no other different sadhana. First it says Nididhyasana. So what is Nididhyasana? So they say it is a meditation only. They say it is a Vedantic meditation. And in this meditation, we have to dwell upon what we have studied. Even before that also I have told, when this video cassette started, that big one, so they say it is called RCR? No, VCR. VCR, video cassette, VCR, and another is called VCP. So when students are studying, no, it is called VCR in my understanding, is video cassette recording. So if students are listening, it should be registered. It should be stable in student's mind. And when student is free, then again that student has to sit quietly and again he can play. It's called VCP. So whatever we have recorded, video cassette playing. Now we can play. So we can again rethink over. It is called Nididhyasana. And what is the benefit of this Nididhyasana? So we are living in old rut. I have written here, the old rut means we consider ourselves, I am only body, I am only mind. This is not this life rut. Many lives we consider ourselves as a body mind sense complex. Then in this mind we keep on putting new information. I am not body mind sense complex, but I am all pervading consciousness. And I have given one example. There are habitual drunkard. There are habitual cigarette smoker cannot think their life without alcohol or without cigarette. Same way, this is their old rut. They cannot change their lifestyle. So what government has started, they put in rehabilitation center. And after living there, they can give up their old habit and they can live a normal life without alcohol, without cigarette. Same way, we have to go in rehabilitation center according to our own, and we can create it. Whatever we are thinking is nothing, but we keep on thinking and we can keep on giving information to our mind. I am not BMS, but I am all pervading consciousness. And slowly, our mind will come out. So we can come out from this old rut. And to break this old rut, we need continuously. I used to say it is not necessary with closed eye. We have to do Nididhyasana. They say there are a different type of Nididhyasana. I can write it, but I am comfortable here. So we can write it out. If we write whatever we have studied, it is called Nididhyasana. If we got some person, if we start teaching, this is also called Nididhyasana. When we have left course, Puja Swamiji has advised us, you are not going to teach anybody. He says, you are teaching or you are sharing the knowledge for your own self. Because more and more you teach, more and more clarity will come. So teaching is also one type of Nididhyasana. Writing is also one type of Nididhyasana. Even they say punaha shravanam kurya. But punaha shravanam. We keep on listening, same thing. This is also called Nididhyasana. And fourth one is saying with closed eye, VCP, with meditation. In meditation, we can pick up, even in Viveka Chudamani, there are many Prakran Granthas are available. How to meditate, it is given. Japini Nikulagotra Gurano Namarupa Dosha Vajita Deshakala Vishayati Vartita Brahma Tattvamasi Bhavayatmani. There are set of verses are given like this in Vivek Chudamani, Pratasvarami, every day what we are doing in meditation. If we start to understanding this all meaning is a one type of nididhyasana only. So if we keep on doing, one day will come, our mind will come out to accept I am not body, mind, sense, focus. We can come out from this old rut, this I am BMS. This is the Nididhyasana, and it gives emotional strength because nowadays more and more some in our life some situation come and we become depressed. It won't happen after this. Then second, it will be discussed here. It is called Indriya Nigraha. And the meaning of Indriya Nigraha means we should be master of our own sense organs. According to Tattva Bodha, it is called Dhamma. But what I have written here, if something new seed is sprout, then it needs protection from nature. If water is too much, it can also burn out. If they are not take properly care, this sprout also goes away. Same way, we have studied new lesson, no? New knowledge. I am Brahman, I am all pervading. It is totally new, so it needs some protection. And need protection from where? It is written, there are 5 Vishayas are sitting outside to grab us. So this we keep on telling our own mind need not to run away after this 5 sense object. This is called Indriya Nigraha. So need protection from external world in the form of 5 Vishayas, and objects of sense organ try to entice our sense organ and then they disturb the mind. So this is if we can master of our Indriya, it is called Indriya Nigraha. And how can we master it will come down. Actually we have seen in Vivek Tattva Bodha. In last one is called Mano Nigraha. Again, Mano Nigraha is not suppressing our mind, but regulating our thought process. That's why I read. We can give a proper direction our thought process, and then many conversation, arguments we go through, and if we keep on think again and again, some unpleasant situation, some unpleasant argument we have gone through. And if you keep on remembering same argument or situation, so it is a build-up. It keep on build up in our mind, and one day will come. This is burst our emotions. We are going into depression, so we should not rethink. General people rethink, keep on thinking why this happened to me, why this person has done with me. This all we are again and again it's called relive. Same unpleasant situation, unpleasant conversation need not to relive. Just these all thoughts we should avoid to let them pass. If we can avoid to pass, it is called Mano Nigraha. So having kept this, and I have practicing second and third, Indriya Nigraha and Mano Nigraha. If we keep on doing practice, then mind doesn't have any violent emotions, and this calm mind is capable to receive knowledge. That's why all practice are very much necessary and needed. From now onward, Sthita Prajnaha Lakshanani over. Now, sadhakasya sadhanani have been started. In this 58th verse, we can say it is a Indriya Nigraha. Atmagnani or Sthita Prajna doesn't need to do this, but they have written this is a sadhakani, what we have to do. How do we tackle our indriya? Very, very famous. Yada samharati chayam kurmaha angani va sarvashah indriyani indriyarthebhya tasya prajna pratishtita. So it says yada samharte cha ayam kurmaha. This turtle ayam kurmaha angani. If you know or don't know, but it says this turtle, mother turtle, never hatched eggs. It just laid eggs and just she went inside the ocean. And only by remembering she is hatching. Here there are some birds are coming. It says cranes. So this is Kurmaha. Mother Kurma never hatch. Just by remembering, it becomes buzz, egg or buzz, and this baby turtle comes. Like all birds used to sit on the egg and keep on hatching, turtle never does. Same way, there are crane. Here, crane birds are coming from Siberia. They say the cranes laid eggs there and they come here. So after 6 months, again they go back. This becomes a baby. They need not to mother crane for hatching. Just by remembering it hatching possible. So this is also, we can say, a miracle of Lord. So this all are smruti matrena hatching. So they say only by remembering. Smruti matrena. So they need not heat. They say they need heat. Here, this peahen used to lay their eggs and they sit on for 2 months continuously. They never leave the eggs. Keep on, she sit. And after 2 months, the all chicks comes out. But for kurma, it doesn't need. Same way for crane. They say I need, but I have heard. And not for common people, for natural, one who knows this nature. Yes. Here the cranes, Deepavali, on Deepavali time, they came from Siberia. They used to come from Siberia, thousands and thousands. They stay back here up to Hanuman Jayanti. And immediately after second day, they go back. So they say when they come here, before that they give the eggs. And then he come over here. And after 6 months, again must we have taken 1 month to reach there. Siberia is too far. When they reach there, the babies are ready. So again to fly. So this is Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Bharat. Okay, but this is the Ayam Kurmaha. Who were this? And here we have seen that, that's why we have shown this turtle center. Because this says even in Madhavpur beach, there is a very well famous beach. There also all turtles, they laid their eggs and they came back. But after this baby turtle comes, people know that now they will come out and they will go to the inside the ocean. So people are ready to catch them, to eat them. And some birds are also to eat them. So nowadays government has started the turtle regulation. That's why when we went to Dwarika, I have shown this is a turtle center. Because otherwise one turtle will be over. This jati will be over. Species will be over. Because poor that baby turtle, what can they do? They say 1,000 and 1,000. They have taken videos also. Look, they are running towards their ocean and people are there and birds are there to catch them. If they are saved, then they can go inside. Everybody are just died. So it says, that's why Bhagavan has given this special quality in this kurma. He says, kurmaha sarvashaha, from every side, angani, their own limbs, samharte, it can withdraw. Then turtle finds there is some problem, some unpleasant situation, some hunter has come to grab me, At that time, ayam kurmaha sarvasha, from every side, angani samdharte. Just withdraw their own limbs, only leave that hardship. What they will do? So they just leave them. So Bhagavan has given one protection for ayam kurma. Same way Bhagavan says, if some situation comes and you think this is the situation I can again entice with sense object, so what person should do? Cha ayam, we can put ayam manushya indriyarthebhyah indriyani samvarte. A person can be able to withdraw their own sense organs from sense object. One who can do like this, tasya prajna pratishtita. One who can able to do, we have to understand. Now their knowledge will be steady. It will be well established. So yada ayam kurmaha. When this kurma, this turtle, angani, their own limbs, sarvashaha, from everywhere, samharte, is withdrawn. Ayam purushaha, we can put, this is my understanding, this manushyaha, indriyarthebhyaha, from the sense object, indriyani, should withdraw. If we can able to withdraw our sense organs from sense object, then tasya prajna pratishtita. During Tattva Bodha also I told Paranchi Khani Vyatrunat Swayambhu Parang Pashyat Nantaratman in Kathopanishad. Bhagavan has given all five sense organs external. So poor sense organ keep on reacting with external object only. So it can able to withdraw this sense organs. It's called Tasya Prajna Pratishtita. And why this need? Why we should withdraw our sense organs? So we have seen in same this chapter 14 and 15th chapter, when sense organs and sense object comes in contact, they will give either pain or pleasure, either they can give cool and hot, different type of situation, and again we are affected by this situation. At that time, Bhagavan has said, Tan titikshasva bharata. You should endure this all time. And again, in next verse, Bhagavan says, a person who cannot affect by this pains of opposite, this pleasure, pain, and everything, and the person can remain sama dukkha sukham, one who can remain equal in both situations, either pain or pleasure, that person Sahadhiram, that person we can consider as a wise person, we can consider as a discriminated person. That person only Amritatvaya Kalpata. That person only can have self-notice. Otherwise, always our mind is preoccupied with Shitoshna, Sukha Dukha, Mana, Mana. There are many types of pairs of opposite. That's why Bhagavan says our mind should be balanced. I have written, I have said, poor sense organs are not bad. They always say this sense organ should withdraw, but they are mere reporters. They say clock is sitting outside. They give the report inside the mind. Then mind start thinking, let me do something. Clock is okay, but if suppose Rasgulla is sitting outside, and I has given the report to mind, Rasgulla is sitting, and mind starts thinking, let's we have it. Then what's the job of sense organs? Nothing. They are only reporters. And they are considered as a pramana. Without that, we cannot have gnana. So they are not bad, but they cannot control us. We should be the master of our sense organs. And that's why written sense organs are considered as a door. From where sense object are entered and sense object can go back. There are the door. In whatever we have tendency, our negative tendency, I have just shown here, they are always expressed through our sense organs. Suppose I have written, I don't know whether suppose if we have anger in our mind, so anger in mind will express by our eye also. So eyes is the sense organs, so eye becomes red. When anger is there, we use our tongue also starts speaking something which is not good, and our skin also red. Means our anger expressed through our sense organ. Same way, if we have over attachment, abhisneha, then because of abhisneha, it expresses through our sense organ, our eyes with tears. Because of our attachment, we are not able to hear anybody else. Because of our attachment, we think to whom I am over attached, that person is good only. And Siddhanti Mamagatrani, even it affects our skin also. And the best example is Arjuna. Arjuna is over attached with Abhisneha with Vishwadrona. That's why he says he full of in second chapter starts with his eyes full of tears, and he is not able to hear whatever Krishna says. He argued in second chapter, and he says all are atatai, but in Arjuna's mind all are anatatai. He says, first he said all are my bandhava, he says durjanaha, and last he says these all are my bandhavas. This is the negative emotions capacity, everything comes out from sense organ. Even we have jealousy for someone, so he said, our ears are not ready to hear if any bitter word to whom we are jealous. Same way, if our tongue also, even we know this person is good, we can never speak good about that person. This all negative tendency expressed through our sense organ. Then how can we control our sense organ? Always Pujya Swamiji used to tell, first Damaha comes, then only Shama should come. Because first we have to regulate our sense organ, then only everything comes in mind. Then we have to pacify our mind. So that I think we have seen. We should know what are the negative tendencies sitting in our mind. It should not come out. The self-honesty is the first to change ourselves. Second, I have written, if we have anger, so it should not express, but what one should do, person should say, right now, I am not in mood with talk with you, just leave the place. Then anger won't come. And we can give the suggestion to our own self. If anger is there, then we have to say our mind. Every day when we used to get up, I used to say if you do for 42 days, if person has very bad temper, and on and off person gets angry, so what that person should does? He says he just give one suggestion to his or her mind, because we know whenever our temperature rise, anger comes, we can understand something is going inside. Then only words come out. So we have to suggest our mind, whenever you feel now anger starts, this word should keep on coming, Shantaha, me Shantaha, Shantaha, Shantaha. Then little bit we may calm down. So these all are suggestions. And we have to get up every day in the morning without change, without come out from our bed in cross leg. Every day we have to suggest, today if any some situation comes and mind starts angry, this word should pop up in my mind. This is being taken by subconscious mind, and mind starts giving Shantam Shantam. This is the miracle of subconscious mind. More and more we give suggestion to our subconscious mind. It starts working and it never allows. In some word, well, I have given Shanta, whatever, relax, relax, whatever you want. It should come out. It will come. And if we have anger too much, we can write it down to whom and then burn up. And even Pujya Swamiji says, if you have too much anger, we should not express anywhere, but go where there are no people, some secluded place, start screaming. So whatever you do, just start screaming, everything will go out. And last one, that what I used to say, that what we say again in wrestling, they put that pillow. If we have pillow, punching, but we have pillow, we are not, we never keep this punching. But if we pillow, we start punching to pillow. But it should come out. This is called, we are processing our anger. It should not hurt other person also. At the same time, it should not hurt us. Therefore, it should go, but other person should not affect it. That's why this is, we can let out our anger. Same way, if we should know we have jealousy. That's why self-honesty is must. If we know we have jealousy, then we have to find out some good quality in that person. It is called Pratipaksha Bhavana, according to Shastra. Pratipaksha, opposite quality, good quality. Pratipaksha Bhavana. Same way, if hate someone, Bhagavan has given each and every person with some good quality, some bad quality. We have to find out which one is good quality. Hatred also. And last one that I like the best is total surrender to Ishvara. Total means total. And we can offer also all our negativities to Ishvara. We can say, oh Ishvara, I have jealousy, I have hatred, I have even anger too much, everything I'm offering. Bhagavan never say, no, why you are giving to? Bhagavan say, give me, no problem. So we can, everything we can offer to Ishvara. That's why Karma Yoga is very helpful. We can offer everything because Karma Yoga means Ishwararpana Buddhya Karma Guru. So if we have anger, we can, so everything, even I would to say, if we have too much anger, we can start fighting with Ishwar. We should go into the temple, with mind we can start fighting. Everything will come out, mind will come. But it should not keep in a more and more, it becomes like a volcano, and one day everything is burst out. So this is called Indriyarthebhyaha Indriyani Samharati. This I have written Indriyarthebhyaha Indriyani Samharati. So we can withdraw eye from color and form. We can withdraw our ear from different sound. We can withdraw our tongue from different taste. We can withdraw our skin from different type of rough, smooth touches. We can withdraw our nose from different smell. That's why discipline, they say tapas, meaning tapas is disciplined life. More and more we live a disciplined life, our these sense organs will be in our control. If we say, nowadays, I used to say, in Ekadashi day, need not to fast, but we need a fast of mobile. If we can take one vow on one day, I won't touch mobile. So it is also one type of tapas nowadays. So if we can do like this, it is called tapas. Without mobile, we cannot even think of our life. So in Ekadashi day, I will eat everything, but I won't touch mobile. In Ekadashi day, one day I won't speak. So this is everything we are controlling. If now is Gujarati are totally different people, but actually we kept fasting to keep our tongue, give some, some tapas. But Gujarati people even find out all different type of items in fast also. So we can't say this is fasting. They are also only enjoying the life. But really speaking, this fasting is one type of tapas. Every bhel, puri, even dosa, idli, everything is available in fasting. They have prepared everything. Even khakra. They say you eat khakra, this is a faradi khakra. So fasting khakra. So we can't say it is a tapas. So ayam kurmaha angani sarvashah sambharte. This poor turtle can withdraw all limbs from everywhere. Same way, we can withdraw our own sense organs from sense object. And if we can do, tasya prajna pratishthita. So sometimes we say my prajna is 40% pratishthita. We can say my prajna is 50%. If we can do something, no? If we say our tongue, you should not eat for 1 month, no sweet. So if we can take this off for even 15 days, we can say 50% prajna pratishthita. If we keep on doing, no, one day will come, totally we are come out from this type of rasa. Tomorrow we will see more. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha. Hari Om.